Time has been witness to man-made changes. In his race with time, man has embraced the pace of development, ignoring the very essence of life. Man's greed has often paved the way for imbalance in the ecosystem. A drastic reduction in the carbon footprint from industries is the need of the hour. It's time for a change in approach. It is this very conscience which led the founders of NATCO Pharma to be environmentally responsible and do their bit for nature right from the day of the company's inception in 1981.
Since inception, the company has had a strong environmental policy. This environment policy has been a gold standard in the industry today. And in terms of having effluent treatment, in terms of having reverse osmosis system for water, we're probably one of the earliest ones to do it.
NATCO started its journey as a single unit with 20 employees and today has 7 manufacturing facilities spread across India with dedicated modern research laboratories and capabilities in generic drug development. NATCO Pharma established a chemical division at Mekaguda in the year 1993 to manufacture active pharmaceutical ingredients and pharmaceutical intermediates. We at NATCO have been at the forefront of being environmentally responsible and conscious. About 40% of land was dedicated for greenbelt development, and today the lush green cover with large number of trees averaging 25 years are witness to our commitment. Way back in 1993, Environment Department was established with a dedicated team to have a sustained focus on nurturing green environment. NATCO believes in the core philosophy of sustainable environment management and continues to implement the best global practices in its true spirit. Our care for nature is further strengthened with our dedicated environmental department, which has grown into a sizable force of over 50 employees.
Operations in bulk chemical industries typically pose complex challenges. A decade back, survival of bulk industry was dependent on quality and good manufacturing practices. Today, it is not only quality and GMP, but it is very important to have a strong, sustainable safety environmental culture for the survival of the industry. Only through strong top management commitment towards environmental protection and safety can a company create what NATCO has done at this facility. We have adopted globally available state-of-the-art technologies from time to time and absorbed them to suit our operations to ensure their optimal performance in a sustainable manner.
In our resolve to be a fully compliant and environment-friendly organization, NATCO has successfully implemented the Zero Liquid Discharge System for effluents in the year 2003 and delinked with CETP for effluent disposal in the year 2006. NATCO's best practices over the years have ensured good groundwater level by having a pond and rainwater harvesting pits. Rainwater is harvested to the maximum possible extent and utilized during the summer. Our wastewater recycling initiative has yielded over 50% of the plant's water requirements being met. Defying the general perception of chemical plants' hazardous releases, our two-stage scrubbing of raw materials ensures hazardous waste removal and the release of only environmentally friendly substances into the environment. To prevent any toxic gases from being released into the air, two-stage scrubbing with automatic pH dosing systems, vent condensers with chilled water circulation, online gas detection systems, local exhaust ventilation systems, dedicated storage facilities for hazardous and non-hazardous chemicals and wastes. Process safety is an integral aspect of NATCO operations and is reflected in our implementation process right from the conceptual stages of a product development to large-scale manufacturing. The company establishes safe work practices aided by appropriate engineering controls and operational control procedures. NATCO is committed to conserving the ecosystem and safeguarding the environment by concentrating on green energy initiatives. In this very endeavor, currently a small-scale 100 kilowatt of solar energy generation powers NATCO housing near the plant. An additional 1 megawatt of solar power generation is planned for the near future. We are also conducting feasibility studies for potential in-house wind energy generation at our Mekaguda plant. And in the process of implementing green energy initiatives, we also convert waste to wealth through biomass energy.
Now I think we want to set a trend in renewable energy as well. We have drafted a renewable energy policy for using wind and solar power in the next few years. We have already started using solar power in our plant. We believe in the next 3 years, at least 50% of our power will come from wind and solar.
We at NATCO ensure a safe and healthy workplace environment for our employees across all our manufacturing facilities. We take pride in being ranked among the fastest growing pharmaceutical companies in India. More importantly, in being acknowledged as an environmentally responsible company. Every employee of NATCO is a stakeholder in our endeavor of creating a safe workplace and healthy environment.
This philosophy is inculcated all the way even to a casual helper working at the site. The result of such a commitment can be clearly witnessed as you walk through the plant. Clean, breathable air, the well-established flora and fauna, huge harvesting pond with fish in it, a breeding ground for the birds and peacocks, displaying a fantastic, rare blend of chemical manufacturing plant intermingled with beautiful nature. Believe me, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be part of this beautiful journey.
A responsible today and committed towards a sustainable tomorrow.